today we're going to go through a full body stretch routine, okay? So we're going to be stretching out the lower body, we're going to be stretching out the back, we're going to be stretching out the upper body a little bit as well. So let's just get started. First stretch, butterfly. Heels together, drop your knees out to the side. From here, shoulder blades are back and down. So shoulder blades back and down, drop those knees out to the side. Hold this position. We're going to hold this for about 45 seconds to a minute. Just remember to keep breathing in and out through the nose here. Keep your shoulders back and down. Just like that. Okay, good. You have another 10 seconds or so here. Good. Okay, guys, perfect. All right, next move that we're going to go into is going to be a cobra. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the floor. From here, your hands are lined up right where your chest is. From this position, your feet are back flat on the floor. Come on up. Keep your hips on the floor, shoulders back and down, and then lift your chin towards the ceiling. Feel this right through your abdominals and right through your lower back as well. Once again, just breathe in and out to the nose. If you want to close your eyes, take this time just to rest, relax, and de-stress, then go for it. Get another 10 seconds or so here. Chin is up towards the ceiling. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to spread your knees nice and wide. So knees nice and wide. You're going to rock back so that your heels are touching where your hamstrings are. And then you're going to stretch up overhead. Okay, we're going to hold this position here. We're going to add a little bit something into it too. So we're going to be in here for about 3 minutes. So keep that in mind when we're in this position. Okay, so from here, we're going to think of walk your hands all the way over to one side. All right, from this position, you're going to hold. Feel the stretch right down your lat. So whatever arm you're reaching with across your body, you should feel a big stretch right underneath that armpit. Just hold that position. Another 15 seconds or so here. Whenever you're ready, walk back to the inside. Now you're going to walk your hands over to the other side. Hold that position. Another 15 seconds or so here. Okay, bring it back to the middle. So we're still in this position. Now you're going to bring your arm through. You're going to lean on it and stretch your arm out in front. Okay, we're going to do this one for about 30 seconds per side here. So stretch your arm all the way out. Have your other arm underneath, stare towards it. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Another 10 seconds or so here. And bring it through and switch to your other side. Same thing, same formula will apply for this one. Arms stretched out in front. Lean on that side. Feels through your shoulders, feels right through your lower back. Got another 10 seconds or so here. Okay, good. All right, guys. Next one that we're going to do here, and I can show it from the side. It's a little bit of a yoga move. It's called the happy baby. So the way that works, you're going to lay on your back. Okay, we're stretching out the groin, stretching out the hips. You're going to lay on your back. Okay, from this position, guys, what you want to think about having your legs down and out to the side. Okay, your options are as follows. You can either have your hands on the outside, or you can have your hands on the inside, whatever your preference is. But think about pulling your knees down and out. You should feel this one right through your hips, right through your groin. Okay, but make sure you maintain contact with your lower back on the floor. Right? Hold this position. We're going to hold it for 45 seconds or so. Once again, you should feel this one right through your hips, especially if you have tight hips, or right in the groin. Deep breath in and out through the nose. 15 seconds or so here. Once again, if that feels awkward at any point, go ahead and just switch, hold on the inside or out. That part is totally going to be up to you. Perfect. Okay, you can come out of that nice and slowly. All right, now we're gonna get into the next one, okay? So for the next one, what you wanna think about is you're gonna start from the floor in the prone position. You're gonna stretch your arms all the way out, okay? Arms are stretched out fully. Okay, from this position, what you wanna think about is you're gonna lean and bring one leg over top of your other leg. From that position, you're gonna have your arm fully stretched out. From here, you're gonna extend out and you're gonna look over your opposite shoulder. Okay, from this position, it's up to you. You can either bend your leg or keep it slightly straighter, but you should feel this right through your lower back and a little bit through the shoulder as well. 30 seconds per side for this one. And whenever you're ready, you're gonna come back to the middle, and now you're just gonna switch. Same thing on your other side for that one. Rest your head on the floor, one foot over top of the next. This one right through your lower back and right through the shoulder. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna bring it back into the middle. Okay, good. Switch. We're gonna alternate into some lower body. All right. So we're gonna go in to your modified hurdler stretch. Okay. Reach for your toe or as far as you can down your heel and just hold that position. Right. From here, lean forward. Keep your knees straight. Show it right through your calf, right through your hamstring. Hold this position. We're gonna hold about 40 seconds per side for this one. Okay, whenever you're ready, you just switch it on over your side. One thing to keep in mind with these stretches, if you're in a good spot here, you feel a good stretch, feel free to just keep on holding it if you like. You don't have to switch exactly when I do, but I will switch every 45 seconds to a minute, which should be about the same time as you. You can extend that all the way to a minute and a half to 2 minutes if you like, depending on the areas that you want to work on and stretch out. Things such as the hips, you can definitely stretch out for, a minute and a half to 2 minutes if you'd like. Just keep holding this position, another 10 seconds or so here. All right, we can do this one from the standing position or from the floor. That part's up to you. It really doesn't change anything about this stretch. You got a shoulder stretch, okay? Your options are as follows. You can either have a bend in your elbow. I prefer that. Some people prefer differently. Or you can have it straight, whatever your preference is, but you want to be stretching out this shoulder. Okay, so whatever you like there. You just hold your arm here, hold your elbow, whatever your preference, 40 seconds or so per side. Once again, test them both out. If you find you like the straight one a little better, you find it's just a little bit more of a stretch in that shoulder, go for it. If not, then you can just keep your elbow bent. Another 15 seconds or so here. And you can switch to the other side. Same thing, bent to the elbow or straight, whatever your preference is for that one, guys. Just keep on holding. Bend, straight, whatever you'd like for that. Another 15 seconds or so here. And just keep on holding this position. Okay, good. Now, from here, what you want to think about, guys, you're going to do a tricep stretch. Go to the top of your elbow, slowly pull, and then hold this position. Once again, if you prefer to do this from the standing position, go ahead. If you can do it from the floor, then do it from the floor. You can sit in whatever position you like. Crisscross, legs straight, that part does not matter. Whatever helps you with your comfortability here and getting nice and deep. Another 10 seconds or so here. Good, okay, and then switch. And grab the top of your elbow, slowly pull. Another 10 seconds or so here. Okay, good. All right, now we're gonna come up to a standing position. Okay, from here, what we want to think about is we want to stretch that shoulder out a little more, all right? So we're working on mobility for this. You're going to have your hands on the inside. What you want to think of is you're going to rotate. As you rotate, you're going to extend, look to that arm, hold for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return nice and slowly into the inside. Switch the other side. Make sure you're rotating all the way through. Trying to extend your arm back as far as you can. Hold for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return back to the starting position. Okay, keep on going. Stretch it out. When you stretch, make sure you're rotating at the hips. Make sure you're rotating your shoulder as far as you can. Hold for that 5 seconds. Slowly bring it back into the inside. Switch it over to the other side. Okay, we're going to do this about 5 times per side here. Good. Bring it back into the inside. And switch to the other side. We're going to do another one. After we do our right side once more, we're going to do each side one more time. Okay, good. Bring it back into the middle. On over to the other side here. Once again, hold for that 5 count. And then bring it back to the inside. So that was a really good one for your shoulders. Now, let's get into a little bit of a quad stretch here. Grab the top of your foot and slowly pull. Try to keep your knees in line with one another. Now, if you need to lean against something, that's totally fine. If not, hold this position. Your options are as follows for this. You want to make sure you're keeping your knee in line with the other knee. You don't want to pull it up and out to the side. However, if you do want to add a little extra stretch, stretch your arm out in front and lean forward slightly. Okay, this is going to get you a little added stretch here. From this position, you should really feel this right through and right on your thigh. So whatever your preference is, stand there like this, fully extend, get a little lower, or lean against something. We're going to hold this for about 40 seconds or so per side. Balance is an issue. Pick a spot on the floor, stare at it the entire time. If balance is really an issue and you're finding that you're not actually able to stretch the affected area that you want to, just come on down to the floor, which I'll show in a second, okay? So keep on that position. If, like I said, that position is tough, what you can do instead, if you prefer it, is come on down to the floor, grab the top of your foot, slowly pull, and then you can rest your bicep, or rather your head, on your bicep. Okay, whatever your preference is for that one. But we're switching to our other side. Okay, on to the other side. Same formulas apply. If you want to lean against something, you can. If you want to extend, go ahead. That part's up to you here, guys. Just making sure that we're stretching out the quad. That is the most important part here. Perfect. Deep breath, in and out through the nose. Good. Another 15 seconds or so here. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come on down to the floor. We're going to stretch out our wrists. We're going to stretch out our forearms, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to start like this, guys. You're going to start with your hands flat on the floor, facing back towards you. So your hands are flat on the floor, facing back towards you. Now, you do have the option for this one. Obviously, if this hurts your wrist, to make sure that you take some off, because if you lean forward, you can take some of that tension out, take some of the stretch out. If you lean back, however, you're going to add more stretch. Whatever your preference is, we're going to hold this one here for about 30 seconds or so. Once again, just either lean forward to take off some of the stretch or lean back to add a little bit of extra stretch. That part is totally up to you here. Got another 15 seconds or so here. Perfect. And we're gonna finish by stretching out your lower back. Okay, so what we're gonna do, lay on your back here, stack your knees. In this position, what you're gonna think about, you're gonna drive your knees to one side, nice and slowly, have them stacked on each other. Look down your opposite side. Feel this one right through your lower back with your knees stacked. We're gonna hold this on each side for about 45 seconds to a minute. Again, always remember deep breaths in and out through the nose. seconds or so here. And whenever you're ready, guys, nice and slowly, bring it back in the middle. And then let's switch to your other side. Same thing, stack those knees, look to your opposite side, stretch on out. Hold this for about 45 seconds to a minute here. Perfect. Another 20 or so. And come out of that nice and slowly. Good. Okay, guys. So that was your lower body stretch today, or rather your full body, my bad. Good work, everybody, with your full body stretch. Be on the lookout for another full body stretch as well here, guys. Have a good one, everybody.